All right, everyone. Today at Realty Ruben, I'm talking to investors. So investors, are always kind of trying to figure out where the market's at and where the activity is, and they're talking to real estate agents. Look, in California, it's always a good time to buy because California properties tend to rebound pretty quickly. However, you'd want to have some more specific data. We here at Realty Ruben can help you, where we can basically look at market alerts. And so, for example, I'm in the San Fernando Valley. If I wanted to look up San Fernando Valley, it's the township, and the map's going to highlight it for me here. I'm going to go ahead and say, you're going to tell me like what your budget is. So let's say, hey, I'm an investor. My budget is, $650,000. That's what I want to spend. And then my net profit that I want to make is whatever it is that you want to make. And we can talk about that, once we've kind of identified the parameters. But if your budget is $650, that's what you got to stick to. So we got to find out what we can get for your bang for your buck at $650. That's going to, generate some type of investment revenue for you. So I'm going to preview the market. It's going to give me a heat map. It's going to tell me where all the hotspots are in the San Fernando Valley that people are looking at. And this is in the last 90 days. So in the last 90 days, there's 25,000 interactions on my platform. Of those 25,000 interactions on my platform, 1,087 of them are actually buyers. This heat map looks pretty ridiculous because it's all red, but if I zoom in, I can see where all the hot areas are. So clearly these areas, Winnetka, Tarzana, Reseda, they're really hot areas. Panorama City, Arleta are pretty hot areas. Valley Village is a hot area as well. So these are some of the things that we can go in and target. If I want to say, hey, that was of the last 90 days, the 30 days, I can say, well, in the last 30 days, the hottest areas are these particular locations. So let's see what it says here. So the hot area right now, it's really interesting. Looks like right here in the Tarzana and Encino areas. A little pocket here in Valley Glen. These are kind of like the hot areas. And then the fading blue ones are kind of, the next, best thing. Big swath here, still, hot area. So of 7,958 interactions, 575 active buyers in the last 30 days. So in a nutshell, we can help identify this. We go down with the metrics and we can see the the week-to-week metrics with a particular area and see trends. And we can show you the types of properties that they're selling for. So some of them are 250,000. These are usually condos. And then we're upwards of 599, 615, 595. Once we do this, I'm going to run the comparables for you. And we're going to look at, if we were to buy this particular property, what is the comparables going to be in that particular neighborhood, and what we can do with regards to maximizing the profitability if you plan on flipping it, or if you plan on holding it, taking a look at what the average market rents are, and depending on what you do to it, what type of rent you're going to get for that property. So if you have more questions about this, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call me or click below.